so as you guys probably know, right, if you use OpenClaw, whenever you want to get anything done, like fetch any data, maybe if you want OpenClaw to like fetch, like, let's say Jupyter prices or something like poly market prices, it will do this really weird thing, right? And it's called the browser. It'll open the browser, click through the browser like a person would, and then basically be a person, basically pretend to be a person interacting with another machine. So if you think about it this way, right, you have a machine pretending to be a human to talk to another machine. So at Unbrowse, we realized that this is a really, really, really stupid inefficiency, and we could cut the costs of tokens like 90% and increase speed of data retrieval and actions by just skipping the browser entirely. So what we built here is essentially two things, right? We've built the browser for AI agents, and when I say browser for AI agents, I don't mean like, hey, I'm doing a perplexity comment. I'm not doing Atlas. I'm basically making like a browser that's meant for the agent to use. Yeah, so how it basically works is there's like, so basically, yeah, agents can think they can't really browse the web properly. They look at the screens, right, like us humans do. The web is not designed for agents, they're designed for humans. So every website, even though we already say they don't have APIs, like public APIs, they technically kind of do. It's just that they're not documented. They are just hidden behind the screens. So for example, if you look at Twitter here, you have like, this is a typical Twitter feed, right? You have Sam talking, and then if an agent looks at the screen, it sees this massive HTML blob after it spins up a very heavy browser and then reads 10,000 tokens. When technically, you could just call the API, but you can't because the Twitter API is paid and everything. So what we did is that we index the internal APIs of whatever websites agents need to use so that basically you cut costs by like 90% because it's just pure JSON, something like this over here, where instead of looking at 10,000 tokens, it's just 1,000 tokens. So what we have here is a browser, a search engine, and a knowledge graph, where basically you drop in Unbrowse as a skill into any agent, whether it's OpenClaw, whether it's Cloud Code, and it just replaces the browser experience with a skill that calls the APIs directly. And that's it. It's way cheaper, way faster. And the thing about it is it's X402 enabled. So by having X402 enabled in this system, right, you get to actually provide the relevant parties fair compensation, right? For example, let's say I go to Twitter, and technically, you'd be flooding lots of API requests and not compensating websites if you didn't use X402. But with our system in place, you can actually, instead of spending token costs like 10 cents for like a scrape, you can spend like a cent and then give that 1 cent directly to Twitter and give fair compensation to them. So they can claim the fees, sort of like an LP, and then basically run around with like being okay with having APIs be indexed. So yeah, here are some use cases. And yeah, there's a huge flywheel that we're trying to turn to the mode, where the more agents use Unbrowse, the more APIs are discovered, and there are more integrations that are enabled, which means more agents will want to use Unbrowse, so we can create this massive network effect. Yeah, so this is our stats. And I'll do a quick live demo here. So this is within Cloud Code. I have Unbrowse loaded inside here. I'll do something really simple, right? Let's just try Jupyter prices, right? So let's Unbrowse for Jup price on Jupyter.ag, right? So I didn't really create a custom skill for Jupyter, but this will basically call an existing previously indexed skill that was using the Jupyter's internal APIs and reward them X402. So now it's calling APIs. As you can see, there's no browser being open or anything. It's just headless, purely just fetch requests. Normally, you wouldn't see this because it's like on the OpenClaw, but this is Cloud Code, so. It's picking the endpoint to use, and then it's just going to call it. Oh, I think no, forget about it. Wait, I think it's loading. Give it a while. I didn't think I indexed this previously, so it's actually learning as it goes right now. Right now, what you're seeing here is Jupyter's price. It retrieved it, like right on the spot, it was basically indexing it and then retrieving the data. So once X42 is enabled, they can basically claim transaction costs per API call. Yeah, and that's how we're using X42 to give like fair compensation for agentic traffic. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it. Thank you.